Good evening, my darling batlings. I'm joined tonight by Nerd E Furret and a fresh out of the operating room JKR.
Before anybody asks,
it's a Wednesday. What the hell are you doing here?
Before anybody asks, we finally got JKR that brain surgery he's been lacking.
Was it surgery on his brain, or was it?
Here's the thing, Furret. If it's a brain surgery, chances are they probably have to open the cranial cavity up and put a new brain in, which would then technically make some other poor sap to do me.
So what you're saying is we've got an Arkham Knight situation here. Got it.
And to answer your question, JKR, I escaped. Furret is off this week, so Furret will be partaking in the next couple streams.
Yes.
Good.
So tonight we are continuing.
We're going Friday for a couple hours to take some stupid tests. But
whatever.
So tonight we're continuing the Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain.
If you haven't seen the VOD yet for it, we got a puppy.
Oh. Did we name him Sniffles?
His name is Dee Dee.
That's only slightly better than Sniffles.
Think about it.
His name's Dee Dee. It's short for Diamond Dog.
I missed the explosion by that much.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I tried.
So what you're saying is you tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Fuck both of you.
Sorry for not into you like that.
I'm not into... Well, you're too small. No, I'm not gonna go any further with that. That's obscene.
I was gonna say, there's
He's a little too small. He's not small. He's small.
I'm boob
Small.
sized.
I mean, there's plenty of room in there.
Say, Pringle can sized. While the titles are opening, I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick because I was dumb and forgot to. That's
okay. We're probably just gonna be
hilarious time.
We're probably gonna be doing some side ops for a little bit. Oh, we got our daily bonus. What is it? What is it? Some Mother Base coins. Good, I'm never gonna engage with that part of the game. Unless someone forces me to. Which I'm pretty sure the online community for this game is dead, so hopefully they won't. Oh, we got another interpreter we can extract. We still got lots of, besides the Ecom Bookums, we got, a few more, Mother Base tapes that we can listen to.
Mother Base.
Oh, since I got both of you here, for Ari, I was actually talking to my mom about the whole, injured
Eggman.
Eggman.
Mic working properly?
Yeah, it's working fine. I can hear you.
I don't know, for some reason my icon keeps fading in and out weird.
Because that's what we talk.
No, it's, I know what's going on. Hold on. I might have to disable the voice changer for this.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I just have to... Because I wasn't using the voice changer with a PC game like this.
That is...
Also, for some reason, my recording paused, and I didn't press pause, so I don't know how it paused.
Uh-oh.
Also, the calculator app?
Stand by.
The calculator app?
Did I just accidentally kill your PC?
Yes.
When in doubt, blame Furret.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's our Maxine Arikado has a deep manly voice. What the hell?
I would
being
prefer.
sarcastic.
I would prefer if you do not say that.
I apologize. I'm sorry. It was a dumb joke. I apologize.
Yeah, it turns out I can't run a game as graphically intensive as the Phantom Pain and the voice changer and stream and have my VTubing software go on all at the same time. Got it from now on.
Well, shit.
I'm due for a GPU upgrade anyway.
Yeah. You overtaxed the poor girl.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I wanted to let you both know that I spoke to my mom about the whole post Scheme Eggman bit that I wanted to do with C2E2. And she is a little nervous about me doing that, just for the fact that people might try to might think that the sling is just part of the act.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, and that's like the thing is like I didn't think about that until she said it. I'm like, yeah, some assholes actually might try to do something stupid and hit me right there and accidentally undo all the hard work I'm trying to do, which fair. I'll still incorporate the sling into the costume. It'll just it won't be like whole 9 yards. But, like what I was gonna do. Here's the funny thing. I was gonna do like gauze around my head. So like one of my eyes was covered up by the gauze. I was gonna have my foot in one of those boots, not like the big ones. And then I have my mom's old crutches from when she had that accident. So I was gonna be like, using all those things together as like, Eggman basically like he's got a broken foot. He's got he's got like bruises all over his face and everything like that. But with with all that going on at the same time, people might not realize that the sling is the only thing that's actually real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You also want to like casually like get a sign and like somehow like tape it onto your arm and say "not a prop, please do not touch." Yeah. Because
well, the thing is,
guys, can I play? Guys, sorry to interrupt. Can I play this tape?
Sorry, didn't realize you were trying to play a tape.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital?
Oh yeah, the man on fire.
We can use? Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up. Sprinklers? The fire system? And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down. When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either. And then it started to rain. And he disappeared. Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Yes, the man on fire. My favorite character.
Did we meet him? Not yet. Depending on which him you're talking about, we've barely gotten into the story stuff because of side ops. And also because the stream just started, I had to take some time to disable my voice changer, because it turns out I need a stronger GPU. Because I can't run this and the GPU without slowing down all my VTubing and broadcasting stuff.
Yeah. Also, hey, Cloud.
And yes, hi, Cloud. I saw the art that you sent me of the new Nikkei girl. I appreciate that. I would call it spicy, but given that she's, bakery and pastry themed, I think the proper term would be sweet.
Yeah. I'd say sweet. I think
so. What you're saying is she looks delicious.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Forces is increasing, and they modeled.
Mind you, I have not seen this yet. I'm just saying, like,
It's
from the context,
it's a character
like,
that I was introduced to through one of my roleplay partners. He plays a lot of Nikkei, but I don't, but I can still appreciate her design.
Fair enough.
Hey, speaking of D&D, JKR, how pissed off do you think Pony would be if I made a character based off Millie? Because I know they don't like a hell of a boss.
I think it's just, I don't think they don't, I don't think it's that they don't like it. I think it's just like they, don't care either way. Because they've, if you recall, in one of our sessions, like when I got the, when I got the velvet cat that you sent for me, that you got for me for my birthday / Christmas, Pony flat out says, like, I don't care. It's like, hey, you enjoy what you enjoy. So, I don't know whether or not they'd, be pissed or not. I guess that's really what I'm trying to get at. So that's a good question, honestly.
So what you're saying is, that's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission for the Wada womb. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wowie.
Yes.
That's actually word for word what he said.
Yeah, see, I can read you like an open book with like 2 pages in it. I don't have the attention span to read a whole book in one sitting.
I know this place like the back of my hand. That's new. It's one of my favorite fucking jokes the Muppets ever made.
I forgot that I set my... Well, first of all, I forgot that I changed my helicopter to be salmon-colored. And second, I forgot that I set it to play Kids in America whenever it's dispatched. Also, I made Mother Base hot pink.
Mother Base is... Remind me.
The base.
That's...
Oh, the ship. Yeah.
Not a ship, it's a oil rig.
Right, an oil rig. Wink.
Reports of a Pashto English interpreter operating in that area.
Fun fact about the horse, even though I'm probably not going to use the horse very much through this playthrough once we get Dee Dee as a buddy we can call into the battlefield. And even less when we get Quiet. When you level up your relationship with the horse, you get the ability to make it shit on command.
I'm sorry, what?
And you may be wondering, what purpose is there for making the horse shit on command other than, doo-doo feces jokes? The answer is, it can make vehicles slip out of control and crash.
Okay, that Furret, I think you and I are out. Good night, everybody.
No, you get back here.
I want to shake the hand of the person who designed that.
Probably Hideo Kojima. Because, this is his baby.
So remember, folks, if you ever feel like you've never amounted anything to this world, just remember that there was, in fact, someone in the programming department for Red Dead Redemption 2 who is in charge of making sure that horse testicles descended and rescended depending on the weather.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the huge Ziploc bag. I got a bunch of these sailing pods, crush packs for my Navage, and it takes too much space up in the drawer, so I'm gonna go grab a big bag and put them all in.
Hey, Steve, haven't seen you since high school. What you been doing with yourself? Well, I'm a game programmer. Oh, really? What did you do? Or what game did you work on? Oh, I was in worked on Red Dead Redemption. I was in charge of horse testicles. This is why no one talks to you, Steve.
really, as far as the upgrades I can get go, I'm just biding my time until we get the ability to develop the Rocket Fist.
I have to remind myself this is still a Metal Gear Solid game, so weird shit's gonna happen.
Yep. One of the best upgrades you can get for the bionic hand that Big Boss has is you can get an upgrade that lets you fire it like a remote-controlled missile.
Analysis complete.
That is fucking beautiful.
And he shouts out, "Rocket Punch!" as he's firing it.
Analysis complete.
You know what?
Analysis.
I would have been horribly disappointed if he didn't. Kudos, Hideo Kojima. You didn't have to go that extra mile, but you did. You did that for us.
Okay, subject is in.
Arrived at Mother Base.
And, also, your troops back at Mother Base are apparently a bunch of, masochists, considering that one of the quickest ways to raise staff morale among your soldiers is to go around, beating the shit out of them.
Guard post captured.
After
God
which
bless
they
this game.
After which they salute and say, "Thank you, boss."
God bless this game. God bless it. Every one of us. Hideo Kojima, you are a gem we don't fucking deserve.
Also, there's a lot of alternate, scenarios in this game for, like, if you do stuff out of order. Like, one of them we did earlier that I didn't get to show the out of order part for because I forgot where it took place, was, there's a mission early on where you have to destroy some comms equipment at a base.
Like you do.
If you destroy the comms equipment at the base before starting the mission, when you get to the mission location, when you're on that story mission, Miller will just say, "Oh, looks like you already did it. Mission accomplished."
Also, I'm back. Just had a little run-in with the Terror.
The Terror, yes.
That's not very nice. She raised you.
I'm not talking about my mom, asshole.
So you're saying
Technically,
that
the dog
so
is
you're,
raising you too.
so you're saying Widget raised you?
At Mother Base.
He is a terror because she just bit my damn foot while I walked into the kitchen.
Being added.
Ah.
And nearly destroyed my sock.
Oh, have you tried not letting your foot be tasty?
Helicopter requested.
Do you know
you
this from
tried
experience?
not
Do
being
you
a-
know his foot is tasty from experience for it?
No.
Are you assuming?
The widget it is.
And how would you know?
Because I can speak dog. I am a ferret, you know.
You're not a ferret, you're a furret.
Yeah, what's a ferret?
It's like in
I am a
Avatar the
ferret
Last
type Pokemon.
It's like in Avatar the Last Airbender where in Ba Sing Se they had a bear and they were confused at what a bear is.
Yes.
Like not a platypus bear,
really-
just a bear.
I really do need to get you in on Avatar and Korra, JKR. You would enjoy the shit out of them.
Oh, I intend to watch it when I get a chance to sit down and do so. I've just been, every time I intend to do so, I always get distracted by something else.
All I'm gonna say is dibs on Katara. She is my bae. My original bae.
Look at this beautiful helicopter. So we're the Enclave now? I need new quarter because I need to watch Red Ranger Isekai. I've heard good things about Red Ranger Isekai. I've been,
JKR, Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's the only isekai series that's actually interesting me because it's like, oh, what if a Super Sentai character was reincarnated in a fantasy world?
We're the kids in America. Wow,
Whoa.
we're the kids. Oh god.
Anyway, let's go back to Mother Base and see how things are doing before we go on our next story mission.
Please select a landing heading to
You know,
base.
make sure that nobody scratched the paint, because it took forever to paint that place.
Yeah, they scratched it, they repaint it.
If they scratch it, they repaint the entire base, not just the place they scratched.
Exactly. Because, I mean, like, here's the thing. As someone who has actually painted at least a room in the past, you can't just, like, if you try to paint over, like, one spot, it's not gonna look right. Like, you have to paint up the entire damn wall or room just to make sure everything looks, you know, consistent.
There it is! It's beautiful!
Beautiful is the day I lost you.
I mean, we did lose the previous Mother Base, so... accurate. And we get to see Dee Dee. There he is. Goodest boy.
No. Oh, he's a puppy.
Yep, little puppy we picked up off the battlefield and brought home by attaching him to one of the balloons. He's missing an eye.
Oh, who's your good little pupper schnups? Who's your good? Okay, bye.
Thanks for that, boss.
Thanks for that, boss.
No sleeping on the job.
We're the kids in America. Wow.
Furret air! Furret air!
Thank you, boss.
There is, like, reason to come back to Mother Base other than story missions every now and then. Because, there's, like, challenges you can do on Mother Base as it expands. And, different areas that you can, come back to every now and then to see new stuff. And also posters that you can rip down and sell for more money.
Nice.
Good boy, Dee Dee. Sick him, Dee
He
Dee.
really is goodest boy. Aww.
Save yourself! No way, two can play! Sick up!
Please landing zone.
Roger. This is P-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
City girl rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Night and everyone's moving. Feel the feet, but it's moving, heading down. I search for the beat in this dirty town.
Also, I like that the icon on the sign for, like, under construction, please do not enter, is, like, based on POS.
Nice.
Even all these years later, they still remember POS as part of the family, even though she tried to kill us. Alright, now it's time to go on that legendary story mission to get the secret bee weapon. Bees. My god.
Please specify a project.
But first, I decided to go
Project
buy some
Bees.
donuts. Let's see. Are we gonna develop? Nah, we don't have enough GMP to develop a machine gun and still be able to complete this mission.
Just remember to be careful during this mission.
Why don't you behave?
Why don't you both buzz off?
Because then you wouldn't have a co-host.
Then be quiet.
And you'd be all alone in here, buzzing by yourself.
Please select a mission.
Why don't you mind your own beeswax?
These jokes have lost their honey.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel pretty buzzed. Maybe that's why I drank. And by that, I mean, cherry popsicle flavored C4.
Nice. I have a wild cherry and cream Pepsi. Don't tell. I'm on vacation. It's allowed.
Deploying.
Alright, for this one, well, you'll hear the, explanation at the beginning of the mission. But it involves retrieving a weapon called the Honeybee.
What is it, a cannon that shoots bees at you?
No, it's a, heat-seeking missile launcher.
Oh, God. I'm only mildly disappointed.
Locate and bring back the U.S. military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen. But the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base. The fort at Desmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do. Bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently, one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss.
Anyway, here's Kids in America by
Why don't you
Kim
tell me how to
Wilde.
live? Out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night the it's moving. I could feel the heat that it's soothing heading down.
Timo says, speaking of CIA and Afghani militants, we caused our own problems. Yes, we did. We did. We very much did.
Yes.
And speaking of causing problems, I'm about to cause problems for a lot of soldiers in this mission.
Hey. Medical problems.
We trained and armed the Taliban and wondered why we had train guns pointed at us. Yeah, we did. More specifically, we trained the group that would go on to become the Taliban.
Yeah.
I always like to do this mission at night because it's easier to sneak past the guards. Plus, I'm wearing my sneaking
Nice.
suit, so I can go sneaky, neaky, neaky,
Neaky,
neaky.
neaky, 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 neaky. But is it really sneaky, neaky, neaky like Snake if you are Snake?
Yes. Because one should be like themselves.
Roger that.
Unless they're having an off day.
Yeah. How are you doing tonight, Timo?
Guard post captured. map has been updated.
Let's see what your stats are.
Analysis.
Oh, B rank in base development. I could use you. It might be one of our first B ranks we've gotten through Phantom Pain instead of through importing them through Ground Zeroes.
So what you're saying is that during the B mission, you got a B rank.
Yes. Well, I haven't gotten my rank yet. I might get a B rank on this.
Yeah. I feel you there, Timo. I had the operation today, so my arm is currently in a sling. But hopefully, after about a week or two, I'll be able to start physical therapy and get my hand back to its original self before before summer vacation.
Guys, I've been meaning to say this since the last time we streamed this, and it's one of the few times I'll be able to say this, and it actually makes sense. And as someone who grew up in the 90s and 2000s with autism, I have to say this.
Makes me wish I still had those coconut shells.
Here's my horse. Cheese was like my spirit animal as a kid. Cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And I didn't know why until years later.
That's funny. It's just, that's like funny in the sweetest way. But yeah. Thanks for the, well wishes, Timo. Just glad to have the big part done and out of the way. Now I can just start my road to recovery. Yay.
He won't let me poke his cast.
Because he doesn't have a
He's
cast.
me.
Yeah, it's not a cast.
Whatever it is.
It's a sling.
He won't let me
am
poke
I-
the stitches.
Well, I don't even see the stitches, dude. I mean, like, my arm is wrapped up in gauze at the moment, so...
Nice.
Now, Timo, I'm not going to be using my snipper riffle too much because I'm trying to play as non-lethally as I can unless shit goes foobar.
Analysis complete.
I like this one, Ari. I like this Timo. She's, I like the, I think she and I had the same, interests when it comes to chaos.
Intense chaos imp vibrations. Channeling your inner Millie, are you?
I don't even know if she's seen Hell of a Boss.
She probably has. What hasn't she seen?
I mean, fair. That is fair.
Subject on board.
She is very
But, like-
cultured, after all.
That is true. But I'm mainly saying that for the fact is that for it to, kind of help. Oh, you've only seen the clips, not the full episodes. But yeah, like I have to explain this to you for it, but Timo here, her full username before she started going by Tamoriel was Tamoriel Imp. Like she is an imp in her VTuber lore.
Ah. One of these years, I'll actually sit down and write out the full lore of my VTuber character.
Same here. Like for both JKR and the Lord Megatron, like I want to get them both down on paper instead of just being like random thoughts in my head. Well, the JKR one is going to be more like he, you know, like basically the whole Joker's like sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. I'm going to have a pass and prefer it to be multiple choice. So even I won't even know what the fuck my history is. But for the Lord Megatron, I've got the idea where it's going to be like a cross between Transformers and Terminator, where it's like Skynet, except it, you know, this AI program gained sentience and actually thought it was Megatron.
I might be able to rescue the Hamid fighter right here, which I've never done before. Up.
Do it, do it, do it.
My suppressor just wore out.
Well, shit.
I hate when my suppressor wears out.
Hey, yo!
This is where we start getting violent.
Started getting into a singer called Jaguar Twin. Jaguar Twin. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say it. But one of his bits that he does in his songs is every now and again he plays the Metal Gear Solid alert noise.
Someone's snipping at me with a snipper rifle.
Apparently
There he
he's
is.
a huge nerd.
Oh, this is something I told Kier today, but I didn't tell you guys because this came to my mind after I hopped off the call with you, Ari. Basically, I was thinking of something for Transformers where it was like taking some aspects / music from Final Fantasy VII, and implementing it into like some bits of Transformers lore. So for me, I thought, I don't know why, Victory Fanfare has just become like that one earworm that just will not ever leave. So like my thought process is like whatever Megatron is, whenever he's in the pits of Kaon, and he's like this is pre-war Cybertron, mind you. Whenever he defeats his opponent in the gladiatorial matches, Victory Fanfare plays, and he just kind of like thrusts his sword into the air like a victorious pose, basically.
Okay.
Interesting idea.
Like, I don't know why. It's just like I just can't help but think of that being good for like
I mean, it is a
music.
victory fanfare.
Yeah.
And that is fair.
Mirror, mirror.
I'm going for the non-violent playthrough.
I
Kills
didn't say
everyone.
non-violent. I said non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Unless
Non-lethal.
things go foobar. In which case, these did go foobar.
Sorry,
You do know-
non-lethal. I didn't mean non-violent.
You do know what foobar means, right?
Fucked up beyond repair.
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
That too, yeah.
Just like snafu means situation nominal all fucked up.
See, that I never knew.
Yep. Or, like, I always think of snafu with, like, this, old meme of, like, you remember the troll face, right? Of course you do. It was,
course,
like,
who
a
doesn't?
collage of all these, like, poor attempts that people made to try and draw the troll face, but always fucking it up somehow. And each one had, a different, like, mangled version of "you've been trolled" underneath it. Like, you just got pranked, or, you were tricked. And then the one that stuck with me was like this particularly smug looking troll face. You know, we have troll face at home that said, "You have been coaxed into a snafu."
Perfect.
Now you may be wondering, why am I hoofing it on foot when I have a horse? The answer is, because I forgot to call my horse.
That'll do it.
Also because there's a helicopter coming up, and it's hard to hide from a helicopter when you're on a horse.
Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. The answer to that is, of course, go fuck yourself.
Nice, a horse.
Yes, that is what it said.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've been waiting for that this whole game, and no one bothered to do it.
Well, someone just did. It was JKR.
Yeah.
I meant before this moment.
Well, yeah, you know, the thing is, someone could have, and I would have, you know, before this moment, but I didn't because fuck off.
I didn't because that's not how linear time works. I can't do it before the moment where I did it.
Fuck yo, linear time.
Timeline? Time is not made out of lines. It is made out of circles. That is why clocks are round.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
And that one's still green!
Arikado, I think JKR might be broken.
Nah, I think he might have taken a gallon of LSD. A gallon? Yes, a literal gallon.
Literal
He
gallon.
drank it out of a milk jug.
Well, how else the fuck was I supposed to drink the LSD?
Kami!
That's the fun
I need
part.
you to tell me I
weren't.
can leave the lookout whenever I want! Mr. Popo, you can leave the lookout when— Bitch, don't tell me what to do! All these squares make a circle.
Carefully, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I really need to just sit down and rewatch all of that shit.
You also need to rewatch the creator commentaries. Those are great. Especially once they get to the Cell Saga and bring Taka in.
Oh, yeah.
Analysis.
Let's see. Also, this is something interesting, interesting point I wanted to make to you, Ari, because I can't remember if you have this figure, but the Kingdom Cyclonus mold.
Yes, I have that. It's already started yellowing with less than a year after it came out.
Yeah, mine is both Kingdom Cyclonus figures that I have on display behind me. I looked at them like either last night or earlier this morning. I don't remember when, but noticed that parts of both of them, like in the hands,
Yeah, it's
I think
especially in the
upper thighs.
hands that it happens.
Yeah, well, it's like areas are starting to yellow.
My Beast Wars Legacy, not Beast Wars Legacy, what is it? Transformers Kingdom, Tigatron did that, and he's fucking pitch yellow now, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's a problem that
Yeah,
really
it's
started
yellow.
popping, like, it technically started with Siege, but it got really prevalent with everything that came out in Kingdom. And also, annoyingly enough, affects the Netflix Soundwave figure that was very hard to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
And that you often had to pay scalper prices for, because it never made it to retail shelves. It was only sold, like, it was supposed to make it to retail shelves, but they only did one run of them, it seems, and they all sold out within minutes at pre-order online.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I
I
was
ended
lucky
up
to get
having
my
to pay
copy when I did.
$70 for mine, and it started yellowing. Not in any of the blue parts, but in, like, the silver parts. And that's annoying for a figure I had to pay a scalper for.
Right.
But there's one in particular that I remember from ass moments in Transformers history. It's the one of the Countoshes that's not red alert, that's all white. The one that's that shares a mold with Sunstreaker.
Clampdown, I think that's the one.
Whichever one it is. Like, the Sunstreaker... Sunstreaker was infamously hard to get a hold of in that line.
Extraction arrived.
So the way Ass Moments in Transformers history posted about it, once everyone was talking about the great yellowing of Transformers figures that year that all happened at around the same time, they said that to make up for the lack of Sunstreaker figures at retail stores, they released a figure that becomes Sunstreaker over time.
God. That's horrible, and they should feel bad for the... that's bad, and they should feel bad.
I mean, it's called Ass Moments in
don't.
Transformers history for a reason.
Yep.
They also peaked at, they themselves said that they peaked with their content at, which, I think it was, which of the Rhinox figures was it from the past couple of years where, like, the ass detaches and becomes a weapon?
Good question, because I don't fucking remember.
It was like, the ass of the Rhino mode detaches and becomes a weapon in the robot mode.
I don't remember that.
It was the Rise of the Beast one, I just remembered.
Yeah, it had to have been Rise of the Beast.
It was Rise of the Beast, and they posted a picture of it wielding its ass as a weapon. It says, "Yes, the ass moment."
Extraction arrived.
That whole movie was... No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad.
Nah,
I enjoyed the movie.
it was better than it had any right to be, although for a movie called Rise of the Beast, it sure didn't have much of the Maximals in it.
Yeah, that was like my biggest complaint, was like the Maximals in general. I just felt like they were horribly underused.
Cheetor gets
Like, how
like
the-
2 lines, Rhinox doesn't speak at all.
Rat Trap is non-existent. Dinobot's non-existent.
Scorponok is, Scorponok's just a drone. Air Razor doesn't get to transform, even though she has more screen time than any other Maximal.
Yep, and she gets killed, which is fucking stupid.
I mean, it's the most... I mean, let's be honest. Would it be right for Air Razor if she didn't die somehow?
That's fair, but you're also an asshole.
Yes. I know.
You're not wrong, Ari. You're just an asshole.
Also, Timo, I see the piece that you posted in General Art of the Castle. I love it.
I'll have to check it out. Probably after stream.
Yeah.
Scoozy. Yes, that is adorable.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
How did he not become a Slowpoke? Because that's not how Pokemon evolution works. He's not a Digimon. He doesn't turn into a completely different species.
No.
Yeah. I was a Centret that was experimented on to make pocket Pokemon, and somehow I evolved and became a Furret. So I'm a pocket Furret.
If you're this small as a Furret, how small were you as a Centret?
I mean, normal size before the experimentation.
Like, honestly, the way I see it is this. It's kind of like a similar situation with how Team Rocket caused a Magikarp to evolve into a shiny Gyarados. Their experiments caused a Magikarp to evolve into a red Gyarados. So, of course, once again, Team Rocket fucking things up, as always, caused poor Furret here to evolve to be about the same size he was as a Centret. Just a little bit longer.
And smaller, since I could fit inside Pringles bottles.
Like, here's the thing, the way I see it, Furret, all your mass, like, you're the same mass amount as you were as a Centret. The difference is, it's just all been, stretched out. Your mass the same, but the shape has changed.
So what you're saying is he's a mass shifter.
Basically, yes.
So what you're saying is that Centrets are small enough to fit inside Pringles cans.
No, I'm saying the fact is the centrets aren't small enough to fit inside Pringles can.
Thanks for the raid, Kier.
A miserable little pile of secrets.
No voice changer tonight because it turns out I can't run the voice changer and the game and my VTubing software and stream it all at the same time.
And Furret exists in the same plane, apparently.
Yeah, it was slowing down everything. I could use voice mod as my voice changer, but motherfucker keeps popping my balloon.
Well, pop his balloon.
I think Ari's gonna have to take him out to dinner first.
Yeah, I ain't no hoe.
That was more meaning blow his head off, but sure, let's go and take the...
Furret, when have we ever not taken the low road?
When we took the high road?
There was that one time we took the middle road, but got bored as shit.
Ah, shot in the back, weren't you?
Yes, I got
backwards to
backshotted.
us.
Yes.
But yeah, basically, for the way I see it is that, you know, like, your overall mass in the configuration that it was in, you couldn't fit in a Pringles can. But basically, your mass was not divided, but, like, reorganized to basically be the same mass, just a tad longer.
So basically
Yeah,
what you're
more
saying
long.
is there was a great big flash, everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, isn't that basically how evolution works in Pokemon, basically? Because, you know...
We don't
you see
know
what
how
happens.
evolution works in Pokemon. That's kind of the point.
Right, that's my point. It's like, we don't know what the fuck happens. The way I see it is like, you know, my way of explaining it is that for its mass just got rearranged, but it's, you know, the same mass. It's the same, just rearranged.
My way of explaining it is fuck you, science.
Now inject him with some of that beautiful, delicious magic science.
Doc, what the hell is magic science?
I don't know, it's science, but magic.
Complete.
I mean, if you want to talk about magic science, then you're talking about, depending on what, lore you're looking at, you're either talking about Ars Magus, or you're talking about, Magitech.
This ain't arcane.
I wasn't talking about anything related to League of Legends.
Isn't that what Magitech is from?
No, that's from Final Fantasy VI.
So your suppressor is worn out.
I've never actually played Final Fantasy VI.
Neither have I, and I
have the
still
power
know
to
that
now.
because there's Magitech stuff in Final Fantasy XIV.
God damn it.
But yeah, I prefer Ars Magus, which is less making tech that runs on magic and more, weaponizing magic for non-magic users.
Now I gotta look up what the shit from Arcane is called.
X-Tech.
Hextech?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yep.
saving me. Thank you for saving me gratuitous amounts of research.
No, I don't want to equip the chicken hat. Fuck off with your chicken hat.
No, now you have. No. Hold on. There's a chicken hat.
The chicken hat is basically this game's easy mode, where if you wear the chicken hat, you can get spotted 3 times without it triggering an alert.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's Marseille 4.
Thank you, Google. We couldn't have done it without you.
Timoriel, I actually am playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. I am a level 30-something ninja.
Not level 3.
Not like right now. I said level 30 something.
You said level 3
No, it
something.
came out 3. Yeah, level 3 something is what it sounded like on
Well,
this
then
end.
the mic cut out then.
Sure. Blame the mic.
From what region?
Upstate New York?
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard the phrase 3.
First of all, fuck both of you.
Oh, not Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
I see.
We ever gonna go one stream where I don't get Steam hammed?
Nope.
Nope.
Disappointingly, I'm not going to be able to do my big April Fool's project this year because I'm just not going to have the money or time to do it.
Yeah.
My plan was to start off the
Shit,
stream.
that's next week.
My plan
that's next
was.
Monday.
Yeah, it's next Monday. No, it's not Monday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, what am I thinking? I've got class on that day.
My plan was to start out the stream before like actually getting into the stream proper with like a custom-made episode of Clutch Cargo, the old shitty 1950s cartoon, with like the live-action mouths superimposed over the animated characters. That looks horrifying, except like it's us instead of Clutch Cargo.
Supply drop.
Oh god.
Arikado and his pals, JKR and Furret, in another exciting adventure.
God.
And it would have like I would basically like make really shitty looking live 2D models with the mouths rigged based on like our IRL mouths. Like it would be my lips instead of a proper VTuber mouth, for example.
Yeah.
My plans for it is I'm gonna find the most ridiculous, stupid-ass game I can on Xbox, play it, and JKR, don't you say a goddamn word. But let's just say characters from the past will take over my stream.
I'm afraid.
Oh, okay,
already.
so I won't... A goddamn word, okay.
Yeah, don't spoil it, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I know, I won't spoil it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not going to spoil
I
it.
know what you're talking about too, and I'm afraid.
It's something I do like every... I didn't get to do it last year because I was too busy focusing on moving. But every year for my stream, I bring back a specific character from my past. Which reminds me, I gotta set up his character model.
I'm looking forward to seeing if Joel from Vinesauce continues his I was about to say New Year's April Fool's tradition, which is where like just for the April Fool's stream, like he streams just like a random game, but he does the entire stream in Swedish.
God.
I mean, he is Swedish, but it's the only time you'll hear him, like, speak Swedish on stream. Because he does everything else in English.
Analysis complete.
And, if at all possible, if the game offers different language options, guess what language he, typically sets it to for his stream
Swedish?
that's all in Swedish? No, Dutch.
Subject on board.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Excuse me. I'll be RB.
He will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Do not worry, he has not left the stream. Unfortunately.
It's okay, guys, we have object permanence. He's not giant, he's just in the foreground.
Thank God, because I was starting to get worried.
See, Godzilla isn't giant, he's just in the foreground.
Oh no, he's Godzilla! Actually, due to copyright infringement, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! Though it isn't.
We got a cassette tape of someone taking a shit, and it is something we can use to our advantage.
God damn it.
Which is, if you're hiding in one of the portable toilets, and the guards are searching for you, and you have the upgrade for, your iDroid to have a speaker on it, then, you can play the tape of the guy taking a shit, and they'll just stay away from the toilet that you're in because they think someone's taking a shit in there.
Timo, you can actually find me on the Goblin server. That is my #1 server, and I will never change off of it.
I mean, you can also
Goblin.
just join each other between servers now.
Yeah. Just look for a Makoti. Look for a Makoti ninja named Scoots Alu.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I've been needing to sneeze all night.
You need to play Final Fantasy 14 more? Yes, you do, Kier. Did you know you could get the free trial of the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy 14, which lets you play all the way up to level 70 and includes the first 2 expansions, the award-winning Heavensward and the also award-winning Stormblood?
No, I did not, Kier. No, I did not, Arikado. Please tell me more.
That's all there is to know.
And knowing is half the battle.
The other half is crimes. Specifically, war crimes.
Lots of war crimes.
Yeah, just look at Metal Gear. It's all war crimes. Especially the Big Boss Saga is a lot of war crimes.
Prisoner you extracted was the meat survivor. The guy's a mute, but he pointed out the whereabouts of the
And it let me piss on the moon. Yes, technically yes, but that's spoilers. Oh god, I'm not even that far in the game and I know what you're talking about.
The only thing it won't let you do is make your ass bigger without equipping the 2B equipment. They still need to add booty sliders, but apparently the reason they haven't is because everything's built off of the 1.0 version's notoriously bad code, and going in and adding new sliders could potentially break everything else in the game.
Yeah. I just need,
It's
I
what
need them
it's what we who have taken coding classes like to call spaghetti code.
Yeah. I just need them to bring the 2B stuff back so that I can get that.
No, it's still there. You just have to do the event.
That's what I said, the event. I need them to bring the event back.
Isn't it just like permanently there now as part of like after you beat the base game? Because I'm pretty sure it's not a seasonal event.
Oh.
Like, all the cool stuff... Like I've been telling you, all the cool stuff happens after you beat the, like, base game content.
I got Cloud stuff because...
You got Cloud stuff because you bought the, bundle that includes all the DLC.
No, it was a reward for having 90 days of gameplay.
Oh, okay. There, we found the bee weapon.
Bees!
That's the honeybee.
Aw, my bees!
Notice how it's getting a lot mistier, like when we saw those troops that appear in the mist.
Oh no.
What's this about the mist?
We found the honeybee, and
You
it's
missed
starting
it.
to get... Yeah, you missed it. We got the honeybee, and now it's starting to get misty.
Oh. Well, why the hell is the honeybee going after Misty? What'd she do to it?
She kicked the hive.
Look, I know she hates bugs, but still, girl, what the hell?
Look, man. Those Beedrill know what they did. Damn Beedrill. She was my wife, you bastards.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's fine, she was a bitch.
It turns out the Beedrill didn't kill her. The Beedrill stole her. As in, like, she hooked up with the Beedrill.
Why you gotta bring up bad memories?
Because why not?
Oh shit, it's the hand of God coming to get me for my sins!
What'd you do, Ari? Girl, what the hell
Haven't
did you
I
do?
done throughout the Big Boss saga, really?
Fair.
I'd say
I've done
genocide,
everything.
but that's a
I've done
horrible
everything.
lie.
I've done everything except launch a nuke.
I was gonna say, I'd say genocide, but that's probably a lie.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you've committed so much genocide.
Boss, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you know, just hanging around.
Hanging around downtown by myself, and there she was.
Oh, hey, remember Skullface?
No,
Oh, yeah.
but
My, how
Hi.
you've changed.
You've changed.
Became a demon for such little weapons as that.
oh, hello, Chris Parnell.
That's not Chris Parnell. That is James Horan.
Oh,
Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually.
well, he's doing a damn good impression of Chris Parnell, or Chris Parnell does a damn good impression of him. I don't really know the dynamics.
If you get out of here alive.
Or I'm just stupid and don't actually know what Chris Parnell sounds like.
Rest in peace.
Why not all three?
I'll see you in hell, boss.
He's
That part
He's the one responsible for destroying our old base and putting us in a coma for 9 years. And putting a bomb inside of Paz. 2 bombs inside of Paz.
Oh.
Among many other things we didn't even get into because it was just too much for one stream.
Yep.
Including the tape that we do not listen to on stream because it gets too fucked up even for me.
Wow. You fucked up even for you, huh?
It involves SA, so yes.
I don't know what SA is. and I'm not
Sexual
actually
assault.
asking. Okay. That's fair. I was trying not to actually ask. So as to spare you having to tell me, but...
No,
you
I'm
told me,
fine with
so-
telling you. It's just like, I don't want to go into the contents of what's actually on the tape because it's not explicitly played out, but enough is implied there for it to be really uncomfortable.
I got you.
Yeah.
Those skulls are too fast. If you had a holy weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do.
Joke's on you, I'm not even gonna use the honeybee. I'm just gonna run.
Here says you should piss in the skull's eyes.
I mean, he's gone now, so I can't. Plus, you know, Snake didn't have free access to his arms, so he couldn't drop trow and piss in his eyes.
That's both fair and disturbing.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone. Bring the target back.
I was gonna say a little bit ago was, Oddly enough, Chris Parnell is one of the people that I had the opportunity to meet. Met him, shook his hand, and never actually got an autograph.
Oh.
I wanted to, but for whatever reason, I just didn't. So he is on my list of people the next time I get a chance to meet him, I'm getting that autograph.
Nice.
Thing is, I don't know what I want him to sign. He's done so much amazing work.
I still don't know who Chris Parnell is.
Have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
A bit of season 1, yes.
He's, the fuck is the dad's name?
Oh, Jerry, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Jerry. He's Jerry. He used to voice the glove from the old Arby's commercials. And also he was the voice of, some insurance company used to have a mascot for a little while. He was that voice. And then he was also... He's been a lot of shit, actually. If you ever played that shark game that came out a little while ago, Manhunter or something like
Maneater?
that? Maneater?
I have it, but I haven't played it. I got it for free on Epic.
He's the narrator of that, and they actually make a joke in it in-game where he says, you know your budget's low when they hire me, Chris Parnell, to be the narrator. Thinking about it, I might have him sign Maneater, because I don't think he's ever actually signed a copy of it, and I think that would make it be fun for him.
Yeah, as opposed to some Rick and Morty stuff.
Well, that's the thing is, I'm not a huge Rick and Morty fan. I just know that he's Jerry. I like Rick and Morty okay, but I don't go out of my way to watch it.
Mission complete. Good work.
I also am not a...
Hey, we got a bee on the bee mission, just as you called.
Gesundheit. Also, yay! I predicted it! I did a thing! I used foresight, and it worked!
Alright. Are you sure you're not a slowpoke?
You already made that joke.
No, that wasn't Kier that made that joke, it was Cloud.
Was it Cloud? Okay, Cloud already made that joke.
I'm just reiterating the joke.
I'm 90% certain I am not a slowpoke.
So this unit in the mist, their speed,
Though they could have actually used some slowpoke DNA in my body.
and those deformities.
They attacked the Soviets.
The less I know about that, the better.
Are look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cypher.
What do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan?
And why is my precious rocket ship drifting off into deep space? Why am I reaching you at the coordinates of the abandoned space station? Why? Why? Why?
Sorry I silenced you, JKR. That felt like that was important dialogue we needed to listen to.
That's okay.
Trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah.
I'll kick your ass later.
If we really need to know the truth.
You'll kick my ass now, you coward.
With what feet? Both of you.
What?
With what feet and or legs? Both of you.
Look. Let's just stop running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
I mean, look, I'm just rolling around at the speed of sound.
It's beautiful, like getting pissed in your eyes. That hot pink mother base.
Strength of an enemy force
God damn it.
learn something about the skull-faced man. So, boss, that brings me to assigning staff to the intel team. There might be guys already assigned to other teams who are more suited to the intel team. Go ahead and reassign them as you see fit.
We got Ivory Skull. We got the Silver Skull. We got... Oh, they gave us the finger.
Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men. Our brothers in fate.
When there's trouble and or doubt, run in circles, scream and shout. I feel like I should know that. We also got the Eye.
The eye?
Yay! Ow, the ears.
Now all we need is Le Tongue.
There'll come a day when he'll be ready to join you on
Gesundheit?
but
You know, Tongo, the guy that I showed you that does Spanish cumbia covers of classic rock songs and metal songs. Like he did that version of Bohemian Rhapsody. He was known as Tongo Le Tongue, or the Tongue.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
Time to
I was
check on
closer to my
Dee Dee.
microphone than I thought I was.
There's the goodest boy.
I need to remember that when I do my Starscream impression, I need to push the microphone away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Following orders like a real
Eh.
Soon it'll be. Hey, no, stay!
You do got to admit, I do a good Charles Adler.
Yep.
Yeah. Though oddly, I cannot do any of his other voices. Like, any of them.
Not
Yeah,
even Snivel,
give
yeah?
the puppy belly rub, Snake.
That's not
Especially
me.
not Snivelly.
Like, and mind you, that was not me being, making
I know.
a joke or anything. That was actually me serious.
Peppers!
No, maybe not yet.
He's a cutie. Was a cutie.
Soon.
Fun fact, one of the upgrades you can get for Dee Dee once he's ready to join you on the battlefield is you can get him, like, body armor and teach him how to wield a stun gun.
That is hilarious and practical and adorable.
You can also teach him how to wield a knife so he can slit people's throats.
Nice.
Jinx, you owe me a Pepsi.
No, I said it.
It came
I said
out
it
at the
twice.
same
You said-
time on my end. And that's ultimately what matters, because that's what the stream hears.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you just don't want to buy me a Pepsi. I see how it is.
I mean, you work for Coke. I ain't gonna buy you a fucking Pepsi.
Are you
For all
allowed
I know,
to
you
have
could
Dr.
easily-
Pepper, given that it's not Pepsi?
Fine, you owe me a Dr. Pepper.
Please
Will you even drink a Dr. Pepper?
Fuck yes, I'll drink a Dr. Pepper. What
It
kind of
is-
maniac won't drink a Dr. Pepper?
It is a intellectual mana potion for the chosen ones.
Exactly.
Please specify a project.
I mean, you asked what kind of maniac doesn't drink it, and I'm like, you're talking to one.
Is it a maniac on the floor? Who's dancing
maniac
like
for
they've never
sure.
danced before?
I mean, I am technically on the floor.
Then he's a maniac for sure.
Fun fact, did you know that song wasn't originally written for Flashdance? Even though it's the theme to Flashdance.
Fun fact, I've never heard of Flashdance until today.
It's the movie that the famous music video for, Maniac with, like, the woman working out intensely in skin-tight aerobics gear, is from. I've never seen Flashdance either, but I know that much from, Todd in the Shadows video, One Hit Wonderland episode on Maniac. It was originally written for the, 1980s very controversial and gruesome slasher movie, Maniac. And, he altered the lyrics for the version that was presented in Flashdance. The original chorus went, "He's a maniac, that's for sure. He will kill your cat and nail it to the door."
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
So the
Yeah.
Flashdance version is the censored version.
I mean, the Flashdance version is the one that was recorded.
Oh. I get it.
Do you?
Also, his
Maybe.
follow-up to Flashdance was a song called Automatic Man, which is about robots.
Oh, wow.
God, I would hope so.
Like, for context, for what Maniac is about, like, the movie, well, it's about a maniac, and he captures women, and he kills them, and he scalps them, and puts their scalps with the hair still on it on his collection of mannequins.
Oh, jeez. So he's that kind of fucked up, twisted kind of person.
And it got a remake starring Elijah Wood.
Wow. Elijah Wood was 100% not okay after the Lord of the Rings movies.
I would say he was 100% not okay after North.
That's fair.
But yeah, he's also in Psychonauts 2 as the voice of the mailroom clerk.
Nice. But not the Milkman.
Not the Milkman. The Milkman is in Psychonauts 1.
Ah.
Let's see what the analysis results of the Honeybee were. Hey, Mega Man Burger.
I had the R&D.
That is also, of course, his most famous role of all.
The CIA wanted it with everything intact.
The guy.
Pyro the Dragon.
And they put it back
Yes.
together. Everything intact.
Oh, yeah.
That's the R&D.
The one that he is most fondly remembered for and nothing else.
Abilities are a cut above previous manpower.
So yeah, they were able to analyze the Honeybee without the CIA knowing about it by disassembling it and then putting it back together.
UV light to fly. With this
Nice.
any good. That's
So it's a heat-seeking missile that's immune to flares.
CIA was so desperate to get it back. It wasn't just about preventing the Soviets from devising countermeasures. What if the likes of Iran got their hands on it? American aircraft would be put at risk too. We can use this tech to develop our own portable missile. That'll give us a huge advantage. It'll take a little time before the analysis results can be applied to actual implementation. But we'll keep moving with the research.
Squeak?
Squeak?
I heard a squeak.
Squeak.
Someone threw a squeaky at me.
Oh. Squeaky, squeaky. Extra sneaky.
Let's see what happened to our old Mother Base crew. You know, the ones that didn't die. And Chico. Because he did die. He very much did die.
Snake, do you remember Amanda? Yeah, I do. The revolution.
Amanda Hug and Kiss? love that girl.
Amanda Libre, who was... Thanks for the resub.
No worries.
Amanda was one of our partners in Peace Walker. She was she was the leader of the Nicaraguan rebels that we were assisting.
Nice.
Resigned. Nicaragua has a new government. Amanda's really working hard for her country to be reborn. Good for them. She says she wishes Chico could be there. That revolution was the dream. For Amanda, for Chico, and their father. That chopper was no place for Chico to die. I'd like to at least think history will remember his part in the revolution. When you pick up a gun, there's always a chance you'll die for nothing. He knew that as well as the rest. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to decide what it was all worth.
Snake, he was like 13 years old. Give him a break.
If we don't, there's nothing to prove that Chico ever lived at all. We're his mark on the world. Amanda told us that Strangelove contacted her after the revolutionaries came to power in Nicaragua. Strangelove, the AI researcher from Mother Base? I remember her. We'd lost touch with her, till Amanda heard from her out of the blue. She told Amanda she wanted to salvage Peace Walker's drive parts, or something from the bottom of Lake Nicaragua. Amanda passed the request on to her friends in the new administration, She's a national hero now, after all. So Strangelove got a Soviet military aircraft to transport something to somewhere. But apparently the cargo wasn't big enough to have been Peace Walker itself.
So what was it?
Who knows? We recovered Peace Walker's nuclear warhead ourselves 9 years ago. What could Strangelove have been after? Amanda said she didn't mention what her reason was or where she was headed. Nicaragua is a socialist state now. And with Amanda vouching for her, the government didn't feel the need to concern itself with the details. All Strangelove told Amanda was that she was going to continue her research, and that the rest was a secret.
But was it a secret to everybody?
Huey was in the control tower to prepare for the inspectors. He was with them.
I don't know, but it could be dangerous. You should go alone.
His body was never recovered, but he was the one who met the inspection party when they arrived.
God damn it, Huey. You're gonna hear a lot of goddamn it Hueys throughout this playthrough.
You remember the way it went. First he recommends we agree to the inspection, then he gives them the okay without our permission. All the time acting as if he was doing us a favor. On top of that, he even had the guards disarmed that day. It would send the wrong message, he said. Whatever the angle, it all leads back to Huey. I curse my own stupidity for not realizing sooner. Huey escaped with that unit.
What the Howard Industrial?
I've been hunting him for 9 long years. The other reason I was operating around Afghanistan was to dig up his location.
Huey's in Afghanistan?
Yes, and I have a good idea where. Now we just wait for the right moment. This time, we'll be the ones using him. He's going to tell us who our guests really were that used a fake nuclear inspection to blast our home into the ocean.
Neat.
Yeah, we're not gonna be listening to all of the tapes, obviously.
Yes.
Anyways, here's also some tapes that we got that we can play on the iDroid speaker to induce different effects. First is the Afghan lullaby, which, if played in Afghanistan at night, has a chance of making soldiers fall asleep.
Nice. I will be right back. I must use the little Furret's room and find me some sugar.
Okay. And then there's Recorded in the Toilet.
Pushed him down the toilet. I gotta hand it to you, Ari. If it weren't for you, I would never have used that whole flushed him down the toilet line.
When did you use it other than now?
I've used it like maybe once or twice, not here, but like in, in passing from time to time. And some friends of mine like look at me like I'm nuts, and I'm like, you gotta see the Snap Cube Sonic dub.
Well, you are nuts, so they're right to look at you that way. Also,
fair, but
there's a wandering Mother Base soldier, as in the old Mother Base, who survived the attack, and we're going to recruit him. But we have to be sneaky because he's delirious, and if he sees Big Boss, he's gonna either run away or attack.
Oh boy.
But there is a very easy way to do every single wandering Mother Base soldier mission, and it's the most Snake way to do it.
Just make sure you're not in the kill zone. I hate to tell the men they blew up the boss. After you've called in a strike, move away from the target location immediately. Also, like supply drops, strikes cost GMP. So once you don't put us in the red, remember what our real objective is.
Ah, yes, the real objective.
Yes, of course, the real one. The real one, Wing. Sir, it's not very effective if you say wink instead of actually winking.
Boss, you know you're not supposed to say wink when you're winking, right? Miller, I have one eye. How am I supposed to wink?
It's funny because he's blind.
In one eye, but yes.
Yes, Timo is correct. The easiest way to do these Wandering Mother Base missions is to approach the Wandering Soldier. Approach the Wandering Soldier while wearing an inconspicuous cardboard box.
Nice.
And let yourself get spotted by them. Like, this is actually something you're supposed to figure out through experimentation, and it works on every single one of the Wandering Mother Base soldiers. Timo thought I was joking. No, I am not joking. You never joke when it comes to a Hideo Kojima game, because it's always the right answer.
Unless it's Death Stranding, in which case no one knows what the fuck's going on in that.
Yeah.
I don't think even Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima knew what the fuck was going on. They just kind of made it up as they went along.
Emo said she was the one joking.
Yeah.
I just...
Furret has juice box.
Yeah, I was saying you were the one joking, Timo. I was responding to you.
Clouds approaching.
Blue raspberry Kool-Aid.
Cloud's approaching. Where is he? Where's the old soldier? Where's that soldier boy we can eat him?
There's the soldier.
Probably up in his hole. That is literally the only Soldier Boy lyric I know and care to know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm calling him Soldier Boy because I think isn't that what?
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that what? Barrett
Yes, that
calls
is
him?
what Barrett calls him. So yeah, if you approach the Wandering Mother Base soldiers in the cardboard box, they will let you Fulton them without having to pacify them.
Nice.
Because they'll realize, oh, it really is you, not just a phantom. A phantom pain, you might say.
Should have cooked this popcorn longer.
Well, what? Well, why didn't you?
Because I didn't realize it wasn't gonna pop the full bag.
Please select a
And whose fault is that?
Red herring.
support helicopter.
I was gonna say Orville Rickenbacker for not properly putting the except it's Act 2, not Orville Rickenbacker. Fuck! This joke is busted. Gesundheit.
It's Redenbacher, not Rickenbacker.
I don't speak Japanese.
Are you on something right now?
Yeah, he's on Discord.
Not what I meant, but okay.
It's still something.
That's true.
I'm on a lot of things that legally I'm not allowed to talk about. None of them drugs.
Drugs.
That makes it worse. It makes it so much worse. Yep.
You'll know the chopper's near when you start hearing Kids in America blaring. Yes, salmon pink, the most stealthy of colors.
Sir, there's a salmon pink colored helicopter approaching. No, the fuck there isn't. No one would be stupid enough to. Oh my god, there's a salmon pink helicopter approaching.
How are we going to be able to tell which of these abandoned oil platforms in the middle of the Seychelles is the enemy base, sir? Just look for the one that's hot pink. Sir, I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to color their disguised base hot. Oh my god, it's all hot pink.
Has giant flashing neon signs pointing to it that says "Secret Base Here." It's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Like giant neon signs in like 20th Century Fox searchlights that say secret base here, don't tell anybody.
Yep. Yeah. It's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Hey, the platypus. A platypus? Patty the platypus! You know, Patty, you really do need to stop busting through my front door. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make you pay for that.
Please select a
I mean, he is a semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal of action.
Oh, I get it. The reason it won't send us back to Earth is because this chicken is alive. Unless...
I would have purchased fast food and disguised it as my own cooking. Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
That's not the Sorry. I was gonna say, that's not the actual Doofenshmirtz quote. Not what you were saying, what I was saying.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that Doofenshmirtz wasn't in steamed hams.
Yeah.
Yet.
I was gonna say the one I was right, but the one I was quoting is from the movie that they did to finish out the series, and I quoted it horribly wrong.
Couldn't possibly be the one. Timo, in response to the enemy base thing, couldn't possibly be the one painted like a love hotel.
Yeah.
So it's painted like it was made by Nintendo?
There's no way in hell they would be stupid enough to paint their base pink. Move on, people. This one isn't it. Those dumbasses.
has been updated.
Boss, I'm surprised that actually worked. I'm actually dumbfounded. In all my years working for the KGB, the GRU, the CIA, just about every intelligence agency you can think of, I've never seen someone wage psychological warfare quite like that.
See, that's the problem. You don't think. You gotta start using your head. Like me. Ooh, a butterfly. Sir, are you okay? I wonder if it's delicious.
You joke about, ooh, a butterfly, but there was a bit in Metal Gear Solid 3 where he tries to catch a butterfly that's fluttering around in the middle of a conversation with Eva. And then, like, during the part where he has to plant C3 plastic explosives on the fuel tanks for the Shagohod, she makes one for him in the shape of a butterfly. And when he's planting the last one, he plants the one that's shaped like a butterfly, and like he's playing with it first.
Nice. But please tell me you caught the part where I said looks delicious.
Yes. No. He wouldn't just say looks delicious. He'd say, paramedic, how does it taste?
Has been updated.
It's a butterfly. It would have no true flavor.
So what you're saying is I need to season it first.
No, for the love of God, Snake, no.
He will ask what certain bugs taste like in the game. Specifically the two bugs that you are able to capture and eat, which are tarantulas and scorpions.
Ugh. I don't do scorpions.
I know.
I'm actually surprised I survived that boss fight last night on Skyward Sword.
Yes, sorry I've been missing out on a lot of your streams lately.
It's fine.
I've had a lot. I've had a busy past couple of weeks, and then this week I've been like recovering from those busy past couple of weeks to get ready for another busy week.
Nice. Well, if you're able to, you can tune in tomorrow for more Tomb Raider.
Sure. Yeah, it'll be Tomb Raider Thursdays over on Nerd E for its channel.
Yes.
Twitch.tv
It was terrifying.
Twitch.tv/the Nerdy Furret.
Yes. Please come watch as I play more of Tomb Raider 2013.
Yeah, he's going
Not
through
know
the
why that came
Survivor
out with an
trilogy,
accent.
as it's called.
Which happens to be my favorite Lara Croft. Not necessarily my favorite Tomb Raider games, but my favorite Lara Croft.
Fun fact, did you know that the reason that Lara Croft is named Lara Croft is because, one of the, like, executive types over at, Core Design, the original developers of Tomb Raider, thought that Americans wouldn't be able to pronounce the name Laura.
Yep. We actually discussed that.
And then we all just ended up calling her Laura anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
We actually discussed that on a Fortnite one, wasn't it?
I didn't stream. I didn't stream Fortnite.
No, I was talking
about. He was talking to me. He was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
sorry.
how. Yeah. No. It was like I don't remember. It might have been a Fortnite stream. It probably was actually. Come to think of it, because I remember you were playing as Laura.
Yeah.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Yeah, that was my bad. I meant to specify that to JKR, but.
And that is why you fail.
Oh, that and many, many other reasons that legally we're not allowed to get into. My psychiatrist calls them no-nos.
The map has been updated.
I was gonna make a joke about that, but I ain't touching that one. Actually, I don't want to come off as insensitive.
Complete.
You've done that enough tonight.
Yes.
You're like it's like that kid that I told you about during my last Phantom Pain stream that would every class period in current events ask the dumbest fucking questions and make the dumbest fucking remarks. You've reached your quota.
Yup. And the stupid thing is, like, these aren't intentional. These just me trying to make a a funny joke that I think will actually land well, and then I find out it's like, ah, shit, that backfired.
Funny joke. That's the only Game Grumps. That's one of the only Game Grumps bits I know, and it's only because of a YouTube poop that the thing's made a long time ago. And it wasn't even a Game Grumps YouTube poop, it was a JonTron YouTube poop called JauntRon. Back when we thought that JonTron was funny and not a shitty person.
Yep.
Yep.
But,
rest in peace, JonTron.
He's not dead, but he's dead to us.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, he's not dead, just his career.
Yeah, but, yeah, the things. As in, the creator of,
The creator of Farset, the Jewel of Faramore. The YouTube poop mod for the indie game Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore.
Nice. My favorite person. Okay, not, but...
Also the creator of that forklift YouTube poop that gave us What the Powered Industrial Fuck.
Nice.
Yep. Let's see, well, oh yeah.
Also the creator of a surprisingly popular YouTube poop of Les Miserables that got so popular that there's even a reanimated collab of it, even though it wasn't animated in the first place.
Nice.
The YouTube poop in question is called 24601 gets released on parole for a sandwich.
DK421, why aren't you at your post?
Don't wanna be!
DK421, respond.
This post sucks! A spaceship landed here and a Wookiee beat me up!
Ay.
Fuck
Take over.
this. I'm joining the Fuck this. I'm joining the rebellion. If Jay Bulgara can do it, so can I. Or Boyega, however you say his last name.
Boyega.
John Boyega.
Boyega. I am not good with names.
Yes, I've noticed.
No, you are not.
Isn't that right, KJR?
I mean, I was gonna make a joke where I was gonna flat out say that in the pre-Arikado days, you used to confuse me and Ari for whatever fucking reason. Whenever the two of us were in the same call together.
Yeah, you would always refer to us by each other's names.
Bold of you guys to assume that wasn't intentional.
It obviously was not intentional.
I don't even remember those days.
Not since the accident.
Exactly.
Jinx, you owe me a Dr.
Ari.
Pepper.
I don't owe you shit, Ari.
You owe both of us Dr. Peppers. Now start paying up.
With what money?
You know, just treat it like
them.
like it's a runabout.
Okay, I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
Exactly.
Oh no, don't steal Dr. Pepper. How will Coca-Cola make its money?
It's not a Coca-Cola product, so who cares?
Oh no, how will Pepper...
The company is called the Dr. Pepper Company.
I know. I know.
And also, they're like, despite being one of the largest soda companies, they also own, like, a lot of restaurants as well.
Yep. Don't they own, like, Taco Bell and...
No, that's Pepsi that owns Taco Bell.
Yeah, Pepsi owns Taco Bell.
And they did it because they got tired of competing with Coca-Cola and getting product out.
Yeah. And, Dr. Pepper owns Arby's, I believe.
Nice. Also gross.
You know,
Arby's is good for like one sandwich, and that's it. Everything else they've ever shilled out has been absolute trash.
But what about the curly fries?
Okay, the curly fries are good too.
You know I like this job. You want to make it the big money. He beat you to it. You know, what you gotta get into is cable. Oh, sir, there's a wire for you.
JKR, are you okay? You seem to be having a conversation by yourself.
Of course!
Don't you know anything about science?
Where am I? What is happening right now?
Hello, where am I? Who are you? Who am I?
And who are you? The Ronnie!
Pretty soon we're going to unlock one of my favorite / least favorite at the same time side ops, which is tranquilizing a bear and evacuating it from the battlefield.
You had me at bear.
A bear that will actively fight me. And can kill me with 2 swipes of its powerful claws.
So help me, I will delegate who owns
the Dr. Pepper.
Oh, who owes the Dr. Pepper?
No, fuck no. I'm not going in there.
No one's asking you to go in anywhere.
Are you okay, JKR? Like, what is this conversation you're having? Are you alright? Do you need assistance? I could be up there in 12 hours. Blink if you need help.
Okay, in my defense, I didn't realize that was Timo who said that. I thought you were saying that, I thought you were saying that, Furret.
I mean, you're right either way.
Get that right quick.
You're right either way.
Right. I am a furry.
Yeah, that's true.
Furry and proud.
I can't talk, apparently.
Though hilariously, as much as I love ferrets, my OC is a wolf. My furry OC is a wolf.
I didn't ask.
I didn't ask if you asked.
I just assumed because 90% of the time it seems you're someone's fursona out of the furries I've met is either a wolf or a fox.
That means someone be wounded, get sick, or...
I thought about a fox, but they're overdone. Even though wolves are overdone too.
I've taken the liberty...
Yeah, well, I mean,
and then there's Coffee Pot, whose fursona is a goat.
For the men is a matter of life or death.
that's why they're the goat. The goat.
You can check on the platform's progress.
And then I knew someone that was a friend of one of my cousins, whose fursona was a serval.
That is adorable.
Remind me, what the fuck is a serval again? Because I do not
It's
remember.
like some kind of big cat.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, that new Zenzoneless.
She's not a Pulchra is not a serval. She's a cheetah.
She's a cheetah.
Yeah.
I also heard Karkle. Like
She's
someone said that
she
could
is
be a-
stated in lore to be a cheetah, even though she's drawn more like a bobcat.
Requested.
Yeah. Either way, would.
Not a furry, but totally would, and that's because, like, in that promo video, I ain't even into like people that are that level of furry. I'm like, I just like videos of attractive women getting massages.
Fair.
So you're not a furry, huh?
I'm willing to make exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
As I've made abundantly clear.
Yeah.
I am a furry and butt. That came out wrong.
Yes, it did.
I gotta test something.
I don't see how...
Can I CQC the sheep? No. I could just make it yelp.
So you just kicked that poor innocent sheep for nothing.
Apparently.
I'd ask what the sheep did to you, but it's a sheep.
I mean, at least it's not a goat, otherwise Coffee Pot would have my head. Mega Man Burger says you will join me with my constant furry art in the server.
I will join you with your constant furry art in the server.
He's been drawing some art of some furry characters that he likes from what is it, Salata Robo, I believe. And he's also a furry.
Yes.
And a scaly, I believe, as well.
I do love me a lizard girl.
The only lizard, not counting, you know, the dragons from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because they take on an almost perfectly human appearance most of the time. The closest to a lizard girl that I like is Vexoria the Sun Eater. But that's, I'm not okay for her.
It's fine.
Also, we got Hideo Kojima on our R&D team by moving him to the Intel team.
I'm not much of an artist,
Select unit.
Mega Man Burger. Unless you need, like, a voice artist.
Select unit.
Art is
That I
art.
can do.
Staff assigned. Unit function added.
Why'd I add him to the medical team? I meant to add him to the Intel team.
Staff assigned. So unit function.
I'd love to see your stream Tail Concerto.
Tail Concerto. It's a game from, well, for me, I want to play it because it's from CyberConnect 2, the developers of .hack. But, it's like one of their, it's like set in the same, like, kind of thing as, Solata Robo and a few of their other games. Before they got stuck in the, like, anime arena fighter, minds with Bandai Namco, developing almost exclusively stuff like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, and for a brief respite from that, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Select unit. Staff assigned. Select.
I like cat girls.
Select.
Yes, we know you watch Cat Planet Cuties.
Assigned.
Damn straight. I even got Shirami Lei, who voices the most promiscuous of all the cat girls in that, to sign a copy of Cat Planet Cuties, and it made her laugh her ass off because no one ever asks her to sign Cat Planet Cuties.
Assigned. Development.
Was that the same time you had her sign my copy of Ghost Stories for it?
Assigned.
Shirami Lei is not in Ghost Stories.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else then.
You're thinking Monica Rial.
Staff.
Yes, thank you. I always get her. I get the two mixed up all the damn time for whatever reason.
I don't know why. They're two very different people with two very different ranges.
I know.
Shirami Lei is the voice of Sailor Venus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. My thing is that for whatever reason, I seem to have it in my head that you know, the two are interchanged with each other, and I'm like, no, that's
Jamie Marchi.
Assigned.
Yeah.
Select unit. Staff assigned.
I don't even fucking know anymore, guys. I'm.
Staff
Also, it's not
Nah,
Marchi,
it's,
it's not Marchi, it's Marquis.
unit.
Marquis, yeah. You're thinking Jamie Marquis, because they both play Panty and Stocking.
Assigned.
Oh. Mm-mm.
And are both notorious for being, they're good women. I've met both of them and they're awesome. But they are notorious for being hard to work with.
Ah.
Marquis especially because she could never make up her mind on what's too far and what's not.
Mm.
Alright, let's see what we can develop.
Also, JKR, you might know Miss Lei as the voice of Asuna from Sword Art Online. Is the other thing she's very famous for.
Oh. I've not actually watched Sword Art Online for a long time, so just because I actually watched the abridged series a little more than I do the original.
Fair.
As you should.
And I was gonna say, and also same. I like the original,
Yeah.
but the abridged series is just, it cooks.
I don't like
Yeah.
the original. A lot of people will say, oh, it was good for the first story arc. I'm like, no, it wasn't even good for that.
Yeah, no.
It was just dot hack, but worse.
Yeah. The abridged series is more enjoyable because it's actually closer to what the concept is supposed to be of a
Right.
you know, MMO like that.
To be fair, I also prefer Gun Gale Online. Of all the like stuff that Sword Art's ever done, Gun Gale is actually a really good fucking story.
And yet they still couldn't. They took that interesting premise of like, oh, take the guy that specializes in swords and put him in a game entirely focused on guns. And yet he still only uses swords, and he's still the best player in the game.
Fair.
I think it's probably just like the whole idea that he's got a lightsaber that attracts people to that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm saying it's because
Gun Gale.
I'm saying it's because Kirito's got some ridiculous plot armor.
I was gonna say, to
Yeah.
be fair, he's also barely in Gun Gale. It's mostly
Oh, he is?
about it's mostly about the evil, or the pink demon as they call her.
Hmm.
I cannot fucking remember her name. Lynn. I was gonna say, I have a figure of her and I couldn't remember her fucking name.
Shame on you.
She's one of the first anime figures I ever bought.
Please.
Shame on you, Furret.
I think what you mean is, no! None of that! Shame on you!
In fact, I think Kiriko... Okay, we're not in Overwatch. I think Kirito is only in the movie for Gun Gale. I don't think he's even in the actual series. He's mentioned.
I don't remember, honestly.
Dude, it is, and I'm being honest, it has been forever since I've even read or watched Gun Gale Online, so
Yeah.
I could be horribly misremembering.
Maybe yes, maybe no. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Given that it's you, it's easier to err on the side of yes.
That's fair. You're an asshole, but that's fair.
Yes.
I'm trying to be nice here. I'm the nice guy for once.
Yes.
All of our roles have swapped. Run, people! This is not a drill!
Please form a calm and orderly line towards the fire exit and run for your lives. There is no fire, it's just the only door that's not currently barricaded.
Remember, if you smell smoke, it's already too late.
Remember, if you smell smoke, please make a calm line and exit through the nearest and leave through the nearest exit. We will be taking off on our flight very soon.
The current anime that I'm obsessed with right now, after having finished I will never say that word.
Quintessential quintuplets.
Yeah, after finishing that one, the one I'm obsessed with now is Apothecary Diaries.
Hey, Mega Man burgers, right? Remember, when there's smoke, they pinch back.
Yeah. But yeah, Apothecary Diaries is fucking hilarious.
When there's smoke, they pinch back is a old YouTube poop phrase. It was like something that people would sentence mix from Hotel Mario and play at the beginning of every old school YouTube poop. It would be YouTube poop. Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
Also, like you want somebody gone, they don't want to wait too long. All the immediate
murder professionals. Kids die for free. Did you know that lyric is actually the one thing Vivzy ever gave the thumbs up for that she regrets ever giving the thumbs up for? Of all the things that have happened in Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, that's her biggest regret.
Oh, jeez.
But yes, if you have not watched it and you want an anime to watch, I highly recommend Apothecary Diaries. It's about a alchemist who gets kidnapped, taken to a royal palace to become the official food taster for the prince, and poison turns her on.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
It is fucking hilarious, but also like a lot of the stories get like really deep and like really good mysteries as she's like trying to pinpoint what poison was used for what. It's so good.
I showed
if you guys she gets excited, she gets little kitty ears.
If you guys are like me and you have good taste in YouTubers, and you watch Scott the Woz, he recently launched his own store.
Nice.
Like, he was selling stuff for charity through the Pixel Empire for years, but he finally, stopped his partnership with them after one too many times of them not fulfilling orders as they were supposed to and not responding to his questions about why they're not fulfilling people's orders. But he put out like a trailer for his new store called the Blue Border Store. And one of the products that he's selling on there, from a grand total of 4 products right now, is a talking plush of himself that says lines from the show. And with his commenters being such good quality, one of the top comments on the video in response to the plush they selling is, "Oh yeah, I've always wanted to own a little white guy."
Oh God!
Speaking of white guys, that's one of my favorite Scott the Woz-isms was when he was it was his episode on viral games, and he was talking about the original Slender. And like when it gets to the part where, you know, there's the mandatory Slender Man jump scare for the game over, like Slender Man pops up on screen and he jumps back and says, "Oh shit, it's a white guy."
I need to put him on my list of people to watch. I really
You would
do.
love him. He is a goddamn expert on Nintendo.
Nice. My problem is, and I fully admit this is a problem, is I tend to keep falling back and rewatching the same Game Grumps and Jacksepticeye videos. Like specific series by both of those.
Analysis.
And I need to get out of that. Like, I'm fully admitting, I need to get out of that rut.
But yeah, Scott the Woz, highly recommended. His latest video has him either in brief or in depth, depending on how much he can get out of it, reviewing every single Lego game ever made.
Nice.
Coming too. Roger that.
As someone who had not, you know, from the perspective of someone who hadn't played much of the Lego games and never really got into them.
I got hella into the Jurassic Park one when it came out.
Just a stupid question for you, Ari. Just out of curiosity, how much longer are you planning on streaming? Because the reason I ask is I have a target in mind.
After this mission, I'm probably gonna call it a night.
Okay, because I have a raid target in mind. I wanted to confirm before I just went ahead and put her in.
Okay.
Analysis complete.
I don't have enough friends to have raid targets.
She's not a friend. It's just someone I discovered through
Hold on.
somebody
This
else.
is important.
Sniper, Tiki, quiet. There are never any sightings, and only corpses are left behind. The Soviets have already lost a number of officers. You'd, best watch your step.
That was important to know. Because it sets
Okay.
up something that's going to happen later. In a future stream. Probably next time I stream this.
Okay.
Also, for Ocelot being someone who, you know, worked with the Afghan soldiers and is an expert on Afghanistan, he butchered the pronunciation of Quiet's name in the in their language. It's actually not pronounced Tihi, it's pronounced Tihu.
Analysis complete.
You know, it does, though, sound funny, like, you've got to watch out for this legendary sniper that no one's ever been able to catch. They call her Tee-Hee. I didn't say anything funny, Snake. Do I look like I'm laughing?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Sir, you always look like you're laughing. I'm just nice about it.
Yeah, you're not gonna be laughing when you got a hole between your eyes. You know, no offense, I know you're missing one already.
I was
Sorry
about to
about
say,
that,
you
but-
mean like I do already?
Sorry about that, by the way. That was my fault. Canonically, it was Ocelot's fault. It was a muzzle flash that took out... It was a muzzle flash from one of Ocelot's revolvers that took out Big Boss's eye.
Oh yeah.
You know, when he was doing his weird Russian roulette / juggling routine.
Yeah.
To try and intimidate a disguised Eva. And, right as he was about to, fire the gun that had the bullet in it, Snake swung around and, like, kicked him, and the muzzle flash went off and, hit him in the eye.
Yeah. The only people I follow on Twitch that even stream anymore are you, Kier, and Amelie. And I don't know how Amelie would feel about a raid.
I mean...
Analysis complete.
Like, if she has her channel open to raids, then she's probably fine with it. That's something you can enable or disable if you don't want them.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I don't know if she does or not.
Well, if she doesn't, then we wouldn't be able to raid her.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too, yeah.
And an easy way to find out is just to attempt to raid her.
Yeah, you attempt to, but you don't send the raid through.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's our target, but I need to, I need to hide and wait for this, alarm to subside. Or, alternatively...
Also, seeing as how she works with that that elite group now, I don't know.
Vishojo.
Yeah, now that she works with Vishojo.
I mean, all the Vishojo members are open to raids. It's just they don't always acknowledge them just because they've got too much stuff going on, and that's something understandable.
Exactly.
Like I've raided Zentreya before. I've raided Project Melody before. I've raided Iron Mouse before.
Nice.
Yeah, like their chats are just so massive that
it's just like they've got so many people setting off alerts all at once for different things that sometimes they just get lost in the shuffle and they don't get to like shout out every single person.
Yeah.
It's just something you've got to come to expect with bigger streamers.
I will say she did surprise me and actually did a shout out on me when I was watching one of her streams. I mentioned how awesome it was to get to meet her at Anime 405 back in December. And she said, she was like, oh, hey, Nerdy Furret, who were you with that? And when I pointed out I was the Star-Lord with the rocket, she said, oh my god, your rocket was adorable.
Hey, she remembered you. That's sweet.
Yep.
Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Yeah, there, Snake! Run!
Serpentine!
My real
Serpentine! It's okay, I destroyed their comms equipment, so they won't be able to radio for outside help.
Like you do?
That's actually a good tactic to do in this game. Because if you don't, they'll call in backup. If you do, they're just stuck with whoever's already on the base.
Ah, makes sense.
Whoa, whoa.
Why are you singing the Lone Ranger theme?
Why wouldn't I sing the Lone Ranger theme?
You know, the theme from the Lone Ranger and nothing else.
That has never been a part of anything else ever.
But yeah, why wouldn't I sing the Lone Ranger theme right about now?
Because he's not wearing a domino mask, Skullface is.
You win this round.
Anyways,
Ari wins every round. It's their stream. It's funny because we all have short attention spans.
I'm a horsey.
Speak for
Now
yourself.
you're a horsey.
Squirrel.
Giddy up. That was the best I could do to replicate that cheese bit. Except for I forgot the part where he says, floor tastes funny. That's not an obstruction, motherfucker. That's my horse.
Oh, blow your fucking horse!
Never forget. Never forget that Cheese was inadvertently responsible for the world's first global Rickroll.
Yep. That is true. Although it wasn't global, it was national. They don't air Macy's
National,
Thanksgiving Day Parade internationally.
That's fair. I'm sure people could still pick it up on it if they wanted to.
I mean, it was on YouTube as well, so it's immortalized there.
Yeah. That was how hundreds of people learned what Rickrolling even was.
Who come back with wounds, diseases, or PTSD can be treated there. If we need any other platforms, feel free to issue the construction order from your iDroid.
Granted, there were those of us who already knew, but to those who didn't, that was their introduction to it, and they hated it.
Yep.
Side ops list updated.
Alright. We are going to check on development status first before quitting back to the title screen to make sure that it saves.
Yes.
You know what? I could use a grenade launcher. And,
Grenade! Oh. Oh.
Kableski.
Pardon me.
And now the bionic arm has sonar built in.
Nice.
Nice.
Also, when you use the sonar, it plays the sound effect from the $6 Million Man.
You know what? Now that you say it out loud, I would have been 100% disappointed if it didn't.
Alright, wait. We can, customize the vehicles that we've captured now, which so far is none of them.
We need to capture more vehicles, boss.
I can put some stuff on the helicopter, I believe. No, I can't. But I can switch to a bigger helicopter. I say bigger, it's the same size, but it dispatches faster. It's still gonna be this hideous color, though. And we got sick bay now.
Nice.
Sick bay is going to be
Nice.
important for later. And might as well see if we can build some base facilities. Yes, we can.
All your base are belong to us.
We're not at that point of the game yet. Alright, what should we construct? Should we construct a command platform, a base development platform, or an intel platform?
The answer is yes.
I'd say command.
Alright. Command platform increases the maximum capacity of all units instead of just that specific unit.
I command you to make a command center.
It'll take an hour and 48 minutes in actual gameplay time. It does not pass while you're not playing, sadly.
Oh, wow.
Let's just briefly return to Mother Base to take another look at how beautiful it is. And check on
Well,
Dini.
the good news is that it means you'll be done eventually. The bad news is it means that you'll be done eventually.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. This is the one that our latest follower was talking about. The one from last time, you know, the other Megatron.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
The other Megatron, yeah. He's shooting the hip.
You see that in the movies? That's an automatic. Don't bother trying to dampen the recoil. You do that with a revolver. We Diamond Dogs are now a force to be reckoned with. We've got the world's attention. We're not some tribal militia. So don't act like one. You will learn how a real soldier fights. You will forget everything Hollywood taught you.
Thank God, because Hollywood didn't teach me shit.
Engravings.
Give you
no tactical advantage whatsoever.
There was some fancy shit. Pretty good.
This is all a speech that Big Boss gave to Ocelot when he was young, and now he's passing it on to the new generation.
We are looking pretty rough.
It's okay, that'll all wash off in the shower. I'm not even joking.
In the showers, boys. You were kidding.
Also, they're starting to hang up these weeb-ass posters of Paz.
Oh, God.
Taking that shit down immediately.
Yeah.
Putting it in your collection? Wink.
Welcome home.
And then this one.
Just no.
I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's cute and all, but that's not something to have on a military base.
Well, I mean, you know, some soldiers like to hang up pinup calendars. Some of them like to hang up anime girls. And given that this is 1984, they're way ahead of the time.
Yep.
Paz is the character Tara Strong voiced, right?
Yeah, Paz is the character Tara Strong voiced.
I want her to sign a poster of that. Just to fuck with her.
God, if it weren't for... you just gave me a second idea for something to ask Tara Strong to, say on video if I were ever to get the chance to get her to do that. And that would be to ask her if if it's true that Paz has a bomb-ass pussy.
God.
She's the one who made the "I have a bomb in my hoo-ha" tweet.
You joke, Mega Man Burger, but there actually are military aircraft right now that have, like, Goku, well, you said anime girls, but, like, they have, like, anime characters on them right now.
Imagine you're in a dogfight and you come across a fighter jet that's got Hitomi Tanaka painted on it.
Oh, God. But no, there is famously a fighter jet that has Sailor Moon on it.
Or, like, given that there's a surprising amount of furries in the military, like,
God.
you come across, you check out, like, everyone's fighter jets, and you see one that's got, like, Minerva Minx on it.
God!
Minerva Mink.
I go with one of the girls from Two Kinds, but okay.
Minerva Mink. It's like, what? I respect the classics.
Oh, Lord. I would have gone with one of the girls from Two Kinds, but Minerva Mink. That's awesome.
Or one of those old, I can't remember the animator, but like he made animations on the Amiga of like different furry characters and other kinds of cartoony characters back in like the 80s and 90s, and those have been going viral on YouTube. I only know this because Lulu sent me some of them. But yes, that's it for the Phantom Pain tonight.
Kablooey!
Let me put in the raid for Giwi.
I did that a bit too early.
Oh yeah, did you redeem the raid?
I did, yeah.
Okay, just making sure you went through the proper protocols.
Of course.
He's a man of
I
class. Of course he went through the proper protocols. You did go
I
through
have-
the proper protocols, right?
I didn't spend 3,000 brain cells just for nothing, you know?
I think he went through the proper protocols, sir.
Oh, she's pointing a gun at me. Perfect.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-host for joining me tonight. I'll see you on Friday with more Travis Strikes Again.
Yes.
Until then,
Yes.
unpleasant
And I promise
dreams.
I will have the proper... Sorry. Say your thing again. I fucked up.
Really? Well, we're the boys of chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Please allow us to fuck off.
Good night, everybody.